What is up guys, it's Stanley27 here. This is some Medal of Honor Warfighter beta gameplay, and I'm playing as a Canadian Spec Ops with the MK18. I'm pretty sure it's a naked gun, I don't think I've got anything attached to it. And in this game, I thought I'd probably take it upon myself to play the objective. I leave the COD players to go around killing everyone, spawn raping everyone, do what they do best, and thought I'd actually go and see if I could arm some of the bombs. And it worked out quite well. I managed to get 2 out of the 3 bombs, and our team does win rather quickly. However, this commentary wasn't actually about the gameplay. I want to talk about the new legislation that Microsoft have brought in, which isn't a particularly good one. It could affect some big YouTubers and even some small ones depending on what you're putting out on your channel. So a couple of weeks ago, it's only just really come out into the open, Microsoft changed their rules and usage things, like terms and conditions with YouTube and with videos and with creating content that uses any games that they publish or own copyrighted material in or own copyright to that game. And basically they've said that if you use any of these like games that we own, publish, have copyright in to make money on any video, you can't do that anymore. That is not allowed. We will take you down. If it's on YouTube, we'll give you a copyright strike. That is not allowed. You can make videos on them, you can't monetize them. However, if you are in a YouTube partnership with YouTube, you don't really have the option not to monetize them. The adverts that get put on your page obviously automatically monetize the video. However, if you're not partner and you put a video up with these games in, you are allowed to have, and YouTube puts an advert next to your video, that's allowed. Microsoft know that actually happened, which I suppose is better than they're saying that at all. But to be fair, looking at the list of games that they've kind of announced being ones you can't use, they don't seem to be too bad. They're all the Connect exclusive names like Connectables, Connect Adventures, Connect Joyride. Nothing seems to be particularly amazing. Flight Simulator, Age of Empires, I mean that's a pretty old game, there's nothing to worry about. But there are 3 main games which are gonna cause a lot of concern. There's Halo, all versions, so that's from Halo 1 all the way to Halo 4, which is coming out in November. Forza Motorsport, all versions, which is all Forza ones, including Horizon, which is coming out fairly soon, I think. And Fable, which is, again, all versions, including the one that came out a couple of days ago. And these are all big games in the YouTube scene, especially Halo. A lot of commentators are getting big because of Halo. So if you are a big commentator without being partnered with Machinima or another big network, I'll get onto that in a minute, you won't actually be able to make money off your videos, which is, yes, I know a lot of YouTubers aren't in it for the money, and I don't see why they should be. You should be doing this for fun. But if they are partnered, they won't be getting the money, which, yes, they shouldn't be doing it for that, but it is a bonus. It isn't like an incentive to keep going. It does actually keep their channel running. They need money to be able to purchase the new games, purchase more equipment, and it is just, I know, a great hand if you can actually get hold of this money. But as I was saying, if they are partnered with Machinima or the Game Station or another big network, they are actually allowed to post these things with Halo and Forza and Fable in, because Machinima seem to have a more formal agreement with Microsoft, as they are a massive network. They have different agreements than the rest of us on YouTube, so their content creators, anybody who's posting on Machinima, will actually be allowed to use these games and monetize them, which is a bonus. So they won't, or these companies that are creating like 343 Studios, I think it is, that is making Halo, they won't be totally losing out on the whole fact that YouTube, they're not going to get their videos out on YouTube. However, I would have thought that this legislation will be hurting Microsoft more than it will be hurting the YouTubers themselves. Yes, they'll lose money, but I mean, they can easily find other games, or maybe not so easily, but they can adapt, they can move on to other games. If they're partnered with Machinima, as most of them will be if they're big, they will have no problem. I think this is going to hurt Microsoft, as their games won't get the exposure that they normally have. They won't get the everyone being like, "Ooh, let's buy Halo 4," because there won't be as many videos out about it as there would be if this was perfectly allowed. So that's pretty much what is happening. I thought I'd let you know just in case this affected you or your channel, so this affected any of the channels that you're actually subscribed to. So hope you guys enjoyed. This has been the Stanley27. Hope you found this useful, and I will see you in the next video.